Something keeps hitting my chat and my social media feeds. Teabagging. Teabagging in Destiny 2 specifically. Is it toxic? Is it not? What does it really mean? I'm gonna be real honest, straightforward. And this could be because of the way I came through gaming, grew up with gaming, or how I experienced gaming myself from a very, very young age. Considering that I played a lot of Halo back in the day, where teabagging was kind of created and kind of thrown into the world of gaming. I'm gonna tell you right now, in my opinion, teabagging is not in any sense toxic. The only ways it's toxic is by the person who does it is doing it in that fashion, or if you perceive it to be toxic. The only way it can offend you or be toxic to you is if you let it, and that's just the honest truth. If I ever teabag someone, it could mean a plethora of things. It usually doesn't mean I'm trying to be toxic or attack you, or you know, I dislike you, I'm attacking your character or anything like that. It just could mean I made a really good play, and that's kind of like my touchdown celebration. You know, I could floss dance on you with every better emote. You know, it really comes down to how we experience teabagging as a whole. But it's not as toxic as you think. If you keep letting it, you know, spread this toxicity on you, letting it offend you, at that point, you're just letting something that's probably being taken out of context bother you. And one of two things are happening. One, you're just hurting yourself when the other person never meant to. Or two, you're letting someone potentially, you know, troll you and really get into your mind and create a gaming atmosphere to where you're playing out of your mind, you're getting psyched out, and they could easily beat you. And that's a big part of what teabagging was, especially coming from the Halo community. You would teabag if you made a really good play. You earned that teabag if you 1v3, 1v4, 1v5. You were given that right to teabag because that's your celebration. You did a really good play. You deserve the teabag. That's going to do one of two things. That's going to motivate the hell out of your team. Two, that's going to demotivate the other team. And that's going to make them psych out and think, wow, I can't let that happen again. And they're going to make riskier plays to try to risk it for the biscuit. But teabagging just is not as serious, let alone as toxic as you really think. You're just letting it get to you that way. I'm going to be honest, it's just not that serious. Teabagging is in no form harmful. You're letting someone get inside your head and really bother you with the press of a B button or a C button constantly in game. I really don't have an answer for you. I'm gonna tell you right now is you kind of have to let it just roll off your back because it doesn't really mean anything. There's a lot of different ways to receive it, but you can't let it bother you as much as it does sometimes. We're all here to have fun. Teabagging is part of the competitive environment. All I can tell you is, if you get teabagged, let that fire you up. Let that motivate you. You go out and create the next best play. And guess what? You teabag them right back. It's all about fun. So why not go have some?